It's been almost 5 months since fighting erupted in Sudan between the army led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces led by General Mohamed Hamdan Dagalo. Khartoum, the capital city, has been turned into a battlefield, with neither side gaining any significant military advantage. General Burhan recently toured his troops at military bases across the country before heading to Port Sudan, from where he is overseeing government operations. His recent visit to Sudan's second largest city was well received by residents.
The visit is positive and will benefit the stability of the country. If a government is formed and people find a government in front of them, the country will become stable and stability for the citizens will be beneficial, as the people are very tired.
The relocation of the government to Port Sudan has put pressure on basic services, but residents say the city is ready to accommodate the government.
You could say that the Port of Sudan is the second city after Khartoum, and this city could be a temporary capital until Khartoum is restored.
In Port Sudan, Burhan has chaired cabinet meetings, appeared more in public, and also made his first foreign visit since the conflict began. During a recent visit to Egypt, Burhan held talks with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi on ending the conflict. And in his first speech at a naval base in Port Sudan since fighting broke out in mid-April, Burhan ruled out any political settlement with the RSF. These followed comments by RSF leader Mohamed Hamdan Dagalo calling for a long-term ceasefire agreement and the formation of a democratic civilian government.
We are devoting all our efforts to the war and devoting it to end this rebellion. We are devoting all our efforts to ending this ordeal so that we can emerge from it steadfast, strong, and with our heads held high.
Last month, Burhan's deputy proposed the formation of an interim government as part of a roadmap to ending the war. But a section of the civil society and various political groups opposed the move, saying it could lead to the breakup of the country.
The bad thing in this aspect is the announcement of a caretaker government by one side. And this, in our view as civilians, carries a risk that could lead the country to disintegration if the other part, the RSF, announces a government in its areas of control.
The United Nations Human Rights Office estimates about 4,000 people have been killed in the conflict, though the number is thought to be higher. The UN Migrations Agency says more than 4.6 million people have been displaced, with more than 1 million seeking refuge in neighboring countries. Bobat Nagila, CGTN.